I swirled my wine glass. Blood, obviously, but I liked the aesthetic, and sighed. You don't understand, Leo. Dating in this century is a nightmare, I said, slumping in my chair. It's impossible to find a decent meal anymore. Everything is different. People don't just go to dark alleys alone at night. No, now they have location tracking and emergency contacts and... Ugh. Self-worth. Leo smirked over his own drink.
Tragic.
I figured, fine, I'll adapt. I'll try something new. So I get on Bumble, right? Women have to message first, so I thought, hey, less work for me. Leo raised an eyebrow.
And how'd that go?
Well, I matched with this woman, Vanessa. Gorgeous, pale skin, jet black hair. This perfect, mysterious vibe. Her profile says she loves classic literature, poetry, candlelit dinners. I gestured dramatically. Tell me that doesn't sound exactly like our kind. Leo shrugged.
Sounds like she's into sad boys.
Exactly. I thought I finally found someone with taste. We chat for a few days. She's flirty, into old music, and tells me she's a night owl. I grinned. It was perfect. Leo gave me a knowing look.
But?
I groaned, rubbing my temples. So we agreed to meet at this wine bar downtown. I get there early, pick a nice secluded table, order my usual. Leo smirked.
And then?
She walks in, wearing cross earrings and a giant gold crucifix pendant. Leo nearly spat out his drink.
No.
Oh, yes. I leaned forward, lowering my voice. Big, shiny, like direct sunlight reflected off that thing. And I'm sitting there, trying not to burst into flames, while she smiles and says, oh, I prayed about this date all morning. Leo wheezed with laughter.
You got set up by Jesus.
Yeah, well, Jesus was the least of my problems, I muttered. Leo wiped a tear from his eye.
So, what did you do?
What could I do? I smiled, nodded, and pretended to be totally chill, while she started asking all these very specific questions. Where did I grow up? What's my blood type? Do I have any allergies? Leo's smirk faded slightly.
Wait.
Oh yeah, I exhaled sharply. Then she starts talking about her ex-boyfriend, how he wasn't the man she thought he was, how he had secrets in the dark, and how she had to take matters into her own hands. Leo's eyes widened.
No.
I nodded.
You got catfished by a vampire hunter.
I nodded again. Leo leaned back, laughing so hard he almost fell out of his chair.
This is exactly why I don't date anymore.
I had to sit there pretending I wasn't sweating blood while she casually mentioned driving a stake through a guy's heart because he deceived her. I ran a hand down my face. And then, just as I'm deciding whether to fake a phone call or jump out the window, she reaches into her purse. Leo narrowed his eyes.
What was in the purse, man?
I picked up my glass and took a slow, dramatic sip. A steak, Leo. A goddamn wooden steak. Leo let out a low whistle.
And I assume you left?
Left? I scoffed. I vanished, turned to mist before she could even blink, and booked it down the fire escape. Leo shook his head, still grinning.
And now?
I sighed. Now she's made a TikTok about it. Story time. How I almost went on a date with a real vampire. And yes, I brought a steak. And now half the city thinks I'm some weirdo goth dude with a biting fetish. Leo clinked his glass against mine.
Well, at least she didn't baptize you.
I groaned. Don't joke. She probably had holy water in her purse too.